Hello guys, and thank you so much for coming to another Ace of Arenas game. I'm sorry for escaping the intro. The thing is that I was not paying attention, and I was actually doing a random 1v1, and I was queued against a what I would like to say a competitive player. So I decided to go ahead and record the match because I don't very often play against competitive players. Therefore, I wanted to show you this match. Now, as you know, Vyaaen has very good early game, but I'm not afraid of him really much because I can go ahead and try to survive using my shield. Now, right now he has low mana, so that's gonna be able to help me a little bit. So I am trying to keep an eye on his mana and also on whatever I'm doing right now. Um, Mephisto has a really weak early game, but if you're very careful, you're gonna be able to grow far beyond what the other person is gonna be expecting. Now, Mephisto is really good late game, but in the mid game, if you get just the right items, you're gonna be able to do so very well that it's just gonna be insane, and you're gonna get a really good victory. Um, um, Something that I wanted to talk about to you guys. E- Ever since the ranking system was introduced to Ace Arenas, I have been facing more competitive players in 1v1, and that's something that has me like really entertained because I love 1v1s. I love to play against other players, and now that we have the ranking system, far more competitive players are playing 1v1s. So that's very good because now I'm facing players of my own ranking. I'm not saying that it's that players that don't have the same ranking are not as skilled, but they are just maybe lacking a little bit of experience by playing so many games. I mean, by playing so many games, you learn one thing or two. So that yes, it does give you experience playing very often and ranking in you can. I mean, I don't want to say that ranking is gonna say that it's better. Let's just say that I am fighting more competitive players. Now ranking it's honestly it's nothing. I actually wanted to go ahead and take the number one spot on the ranking that we have right now. I wanted to take the overall ranking. However, I realized that I was mistaken on how the points are measured or how they are added to your overall count. What I thought is that you would have to play with one champion 20 matches, and after that, any other points that you would get with a different champion would be automatically added to that one amount that you have. But no, you have to play 20 matches with each one of the champions if you want those points to be added to your overall ranking. So that means that it's gonna be a hell of a hard, a hell of a bad road if you want to go ahead and get that many that many points. You would have to play a lot, and I honestly don't want and will not try to be on first ranking on that first spot. I mean, because I play the game because I enjoy it, and I don't want to fall to a point which I have to play the game because I have to get to a certain or a specific spot. The problem is that I easily have played more than 20 matches with all of my champions, at least to a competitive level. And to do it again because I have to, not because I wanted to learn a champion, it's just gonna be, it's not gonna be as fun. So therefore, I'm not gonna try it. Uh, Another thing that I want to say is that I will keep playing the game, of course. I will keep playing the game and I will keep trying different champions because just depending on the mood. Because if I feel like trolling a person, I get a champion with a lot of crowd control. If I feel like I want to rape someone, I get a champion that deals a ton of damage. If I feel like I want to try something different, I go with something very defensive. It's just a matter of how you prefer to play the game. It's just so many different things. And this match, going to the game that I'm playing right now, or I was playing right now, this match I recorded it. It was it was a few hours ago, but it was today. So that's gonna be a thing. Um, on this game, as you know, guys, Mephisto has a bad early game. However, his late game is very good. It's very good. As you can see, Vyaaen right now was being very aggressive. He will still be very aggressive. He's playing very well. The only difference is that now I have skills that are gonna be helping me a little bit more often. Right here, I wanted to go ahead and go for another Archmage dagger, but since I'm not able to purchase it, I just decided to go ahead and wait for it. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. Oh, he actually pushed me away from his ultimate. Right here, I wanted to see how much damage I could deal and just test it out because I want to see how much damage he can endure with those shields that he gets. Oh, he changed the build that he had. I am going to go ahead and get two Archmage daggers. The thing is that I want to get the 50% attack speed. And actually, guys, the other day I was reading something on the forums on the Chinese server, and I came across it. It's not my build, but someone else has a build for Mephisto, and it's actually attack damage. And if I must say, I want to try that out. I want to go ahead and try it. It's gonna be probably for a 3v3, so I have more time to go ahead and build or show you the whole build. But guys, this is just a match that I have. I wanted to go ahead and record it because I was facing a competitive player, and I wanted you guys to have some matches in which I also face some competitive players as well. Now, one recommendation to my enemy is to get shield, which is magical shield. The thing is that that item itself actually counters Mephisto pretty well. What it does is you have a bubble, and it protects you from an ability. But whenever you use Mephisto's one, which is unescapable, it doesn't count as an ability. It just counts as physical attacks. Therefore, whenever he attacks you, he doesn't actually make you slow. There's something that goes on that it doesn't make you go slow, and that's a pretty nice counter. Now, the person that I was facing right now, I didn't know who it was since a lot of people are now changing their names. I was facing number 4 on the rankings, and as you can see, I don't even appear on the rankings. I have 0 points. I have general power 0. So the numbers that you see right here, they actually don't mean anything. Honestly, this is just my opinion. I don't think they mean anything. If anything would come from these numbers, it would mean that there are just players that have a lot of free time so that they can go ahead and get those points. Simple as that. Now I understand that you lose points and that you have to keep winning and stuff, but the way I see it, it's not difficult to get the points. It just takes a lot of time. And if you have time to play, I mean, you're gonna be able to get those points without any problem. Well, guys, this is all that I wanted to say. Another thing is that I've been checking up on the new 2 champions that are gonna be released for Ace of Arenas, but I haven't found any related news. There are some events going on the Chinese server, but nothing regarding. Well, there are some events related to those new champions that are gonna be released, but we still don't have an estimated time in which they're gonna be released. We don't have a date that I can go ahead and give you guys. But I'm trying to keep up with that information, guys. Um, as this is right now, this is gonna be it. I do thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you were entertained by the game. As you know, Mephisto has really bad early game. Vyaaen has a very nice career. He does very well. It's just a matter of knowing how to counter the enemy and And maybe he was just practicing with a champion since he right now is in free rotation. It's well, it's not in free rotation. It was free for 3 days for logging in, something like that. So you're gonna be able to trade a champion, and maybe they're just trying out the champion, and that was just a game. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for all of your comments. Thank you for all of your support. Enjoy the rest of your day.